Hello, welcome back to Drive Beyond Horizons. I'm Tribble. We're on episode 5 now, it looks like. So we'll just got everything loaded up here. Don't think there's anything here we want. So we'll just get to move on to the next stop. See if we can't get any closer to finding the truck. Let's hope I remember to undo my brakes. Yep. Alright, and off we go. On the road again. So let's see how far we can make it this time. Not dragging any wheels. This thing's just struggling to go. I think dragging all this stuff is preventing my car from getting up to enough speed to actually shift. So we'll just have to keep on cruising here. Hopefully we'll find a stop. What is that out there? I don't really want to pull off the road unless I have to. Let's go take a look, shall we? Okay, it looks like some sort of garbage dump. Looks like it's got a vehicle, maybe a van. I don't know if it's worth going down there or not. I suppose if I could suppose I could get rid of the truck and pick up a van maybe, but that's not really making any progress. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. No risk, no reward, right? Let's see what's down here. If this is not too steep. I'm not sure what type of car that is. Oh, and wonderful, it's getting dark. Oh yeah, good thing I've got headlights now. Alright, let's see what we got out here. Like some kind of crazy mess. Are there any zombies? Still got our cars? Yep, okay. Let's see what we got. That looks like some sort of delivery van. Interesting. Not really sure what good that would be for over the... Well, actually, you know what? It might be easier to haul that than the truck. How are we doing on battery? Okay, we're good. Let's see what we got here. Some parts. Have a drink. We got some wheels, some doors, more wheels. Water. Lots of sheet metal. I am not a fan of those wheels, but those are the ones that go to it. Those are the ones that go to it. The question is, do we try and bring it with us or not? I do not know. Doesn't have an engine. That's... What is this? Oh, that must be radio. Yeah. Hmm. Would that be more useful than the truck? I suppose I could take the diesel engine out of the truck. See what's out here. Anything? What's this? I think that's for the center console in the truck. I don't know if this car takes floor mats or not. Let's find out. Nope. Does not appear that this does. I don't want to get in yet. What I want is to move this seat over to the driver's side, because I want to see if I can get this drivable. Nice. The sofa in the back. And I assume this is a diesel? Yes, okay. That's just fine. Let's unhook this truck. I don't know how I feel about dragging that around anymore. It feels like it's really slowing me down. So instead, let's see about taking this van instead. Because it looks like we can get some pretty decent storage in it as well. We've already got a diesel motor to put in it. There's the oil. Can I move this dumpster? No. Piece of trash. That looks like a trailer wheel. Door. That was a floor mat. There's so much garbage around here, it's hard to keep track of. What is this? Oil. Don't think we'll need more oil, but we'll go ahead and stick that in there anyways. Oh, nice, a pedal. Looks like it may be one of the correct pedals as well. Let's go ahead and stick this battery in as well. If that's the correct battery, it shouldn't have trouble starting that little diesel motor. We got petrol. Let's go ahead and we'll fill up the cars while we're at it. Alright, nice and full. Close you up. I think maybe I'll actually put this on the van. For now. Yeah, that'll do for now. Let's see, anything else? There we go. Big old barrel of diesel we can use to fill it up. Nope, threw it a bit farther. Alright, pour this in. Just take a minute. So we will go ahead and let that fill up here. Alright, there we go, nice and full. And we've already got that barrel of diesel there. Actually, can we move this to this vehicle? But I think it actually, no, it definitely doesn't belong on that one, but it's definitely a bit better there, so we'll leave it there for now. Okay, what else do we got? That's right, we need to get all this stuff moved over. I don't know why I was putting all those in there. I've got... Actually, you know what? It's easier to sort through when it's a little lower to the ground, so we'll just leave it there. Okay, so... maybe I can fit these in the back of the van. Although also maybe not. Oh, nice. No, that's, I don't like how that was moving around, though. Alright, get another one in there. No. Why is it trying to fall through the floor? that's not going to work. I guess we'll just have to stick them up here for now. Because it seems like stuff does not want to physics lock inside here very well. But that's alright. We're not worried about that. Actually, we need these on the back. Don't want to spill our gas. Or diesel. Okie doke. So, motor, we'll grab the... No, don't want the bumper, we want the radiator. Also not the right radiator, but we'll make it work. Oh, that display console. Nice. Let's see, anything else around here? Lots of fluids. Fortunately, we're not really in need of those. What is that for? Ah, perfect. Pontiac cluster. Okay, let's see. Need more pedals. Suppose we'll just pull this stuff out of the truck. Because right now I don't think we can bring it with us. It's a little too on the janky side. There we go, we can store this stuff in here maybe. Just drop it on the seat. Because I do want to keep the spare pedals. Those seem to be something that is a little bit more difficult to find, so. Anything here in the garbage? No. Oh, there's another door back there. If I could stop punching the microphone for a minute. And the seat. Does that go to this? No, I do not believe it does. Nope. Okay, let's see. Don't know if this kind of... No. I don't think it does. No. Incorrect door. Is there anything else over here? Grill. That's about it. Alright. Let's see if we can get this thing hooked up and running. I need quite a few parts for this, but that's okay. Suppose we'll take these wheels also. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to haul all this stuff. Is there anything in there? Let's... Suppose we'll take this pedal. Well, actually, did this need another pedal, or did we have them all already? Okay, had them all already. Drop that in there. Don't know why I'm still looking around. I really should just get out of here. Oh, that's very worn. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll stick that in here for now. You can always use these as a emergency backups. Let's get that out of the way. Anything else? Don't think so. I think I've got everything else I need in there. Yeah, sorry, truck. You're just causing me problems. See if we can get this baby to start. And it looks like it is front-wheel drive also. But that's okay, that means it'll make it easier for me to get it into position with just 2 tires on. There we go. Okay, maybe it's not. I guess we will stick a couple tires on the back then. Stop it. I don't want to get in. I just want to take the tire and attach it. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Now that that's moved, see if there's anything under it. Got a light. Does this belong to it? Yes. Okay. Anything else? No, okay, let's get out of here. I've had enough of this place. Handbrake off. Front tires off. We'll go ahead and save the OEM tires. Now, in the back. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Alright. Let's see if this is any better than the truck. Seems a little bit better. A little lighter. Perhaps. Or maybe the truck's just driving so janky that, with the messed up wheels, it's hard to keep track of. Now let's see if we can't find the road again. I think one of the things I really like about games like this, especially if you're watching someone else play them, is that you can just kind of put it on in the background and do what you want to do and just, you know, kind of listen and passively watch. It doesn't require a whole ton of attention. Oh, no, we don't. We don't want to go sideways. Come on, straighten out. Stop waving around. There we go. I think it might help having those bigger wheels on the back of that van, too. Yeah, we're definitely going quite a bit easier than we were when we were dragging the truck. Unfortunate, but we'll just have to pick another one up later. At this rate, we're pretty much at the limit for what I can haul until we find the big truck. Anything? Nothing up here? Just a big ol' empty space? Oh, there we go. Alright, what's up here? Bus stop. Yeah, that was interesting. Well, looks like there might be a vehicle here. And looks like a billboard a bit further up on the right. We'll go ahead and stop here just in case. See if I can weave through these without hitting anything. Oh, looks like we got another van. Nice. Might be able to find some parts. Alright. Let's see, we got got a door. The wrong door, of course. That's how it usually works. Oh, this must be the radiator. It is, nice. Now, did this have one in it? No. There we go. Now what else? I mean, 8 parts, that's not many really. Got a bumper. See if that's the front or the back. Must be the back. Means we'll have to lose this. But that's okay, we'll just stack it up here with the rest of them. Hope it doesn't cause too much trouble. We got medkit. Nothing in there. No pedals. No instrument cluster. What? Where are these last 8 parts? I don't understand. Not seeing any parts. There's literally nothing in there. It must be lights. Do we have lights? Is that it? No? I don't see any lights. Oh well. What is this? Radio. We've already got one. What is that? Some sort of picture. Anyways, moving on. Hopefully we'll find something useful here soon, because so far luck is not being very good. Get back up here on the road again. This is getting awfully slow. I'm almost wondering if I should just drop that second vehicle until we find the truck. I mean, we really don't have a whole lot of parts for that van. Oh, we'll continue on and see where we end up. Don't know if I want to stop at this billboard or not. I tend to just kind of have a random assortment of stuff unless there's a vehicle parked at them. Not really seeing anything looks too interesting, so we'll keep moving. In the interest of doing something interesting, maybe. I really need to polish that instrument cluster. Hardly read it. Looks like we're topping out just under 70. Which is definitely a step up from before. That being said, we're also not finding much either. It's a desert. A never-ending desert. full of desertness. Come on, something? I see something up there to the right. Is that another billboard? Can't tell from here. Looks like it might be another billboard. Well, I guess this run is nothing if not challenging at this point as far as finding parts. Or vehicles. Or motels. I'd really like to find a motel. They can usually have 2 or 3 cars in them at times. But it's looking like we're not that lucky. What do we got up here? Bus stop and a billboard. I think I'm just gonna cruise on by unless I see something really interesting, because it takes a bit of effort to get back up to this speed. Looks like a door. No. You want to stay on the road, cars. And trying to steer this thing is quite interesting. Then again, this vehicle really isn't made to haul 2 other cars, a billion tires, a bunch of liquids, 50-gallon drum full of diesel. So I suppose really it's doing that well. I'm kind of glad I have the turbos for it, because I don't know if it'd be able to make it up these hills without them. Let's see, up to 43 kilometers now. At this point, I'm starting to feel like I might just have to start driving until I find something interesting and just cut all these bits in between. I mean, me personally, I kind of like this stuff, but I'm fully aware that not everyone feels the same way. What do we got here? A little hatchback. Another roof rack. I don't think I need another roof rack, though. Let's see what we got here. If we got anything useful. What is that? Oh. Oh, there's some food. That's definitely something I need right now. Not seeing anything too useful. Yeah, we'll move on. This isn't a worthwhile spot. Alright, here's hoping we find something decent at the next stop. Because now I'm just starting to feel genuinely bad about recording all of this and just having it be a lot of driving. But I suppose if it's not your thing, you won't stay, and that's cool. But if anyone does eventually choose to watch these, I appreciate it. I've always been interested in doing something like this. I've just never really, I guess, got the cojones together to do it, really. And as far as using a VTuber avatar, I kind of like the being able to customize it. And my webcam honestly is about 15 years old and garbage, so it's not going to be any use for much other than face tracking. But that's okay. It's all part of the fun. I just kind of want to do this and, I don't know, enjoy it. Learn how to do some video editing, some audio editing. Play some games while I'm at it. Maybe if I'm lucky, meet some new people. Never know. Just keep on cruising through here. We haven't really seen much lately, have we? This, seems like a pretty barren seed. But that's okay. We'll, keep on keeping on. We got plenty of fuel. And even if this car runs out, the Pontiac behind us has a full tank of fuel. Oh, speaking of the Pontiac, it looks like we lost some tires. To be honest, I completely forgot that they were going to wear out on a towed vehicle, so let's see if we can stop here without scrunching up our cars too much. Alright. That is a nasty wheel, but that's okay. I'll just stick you there. Looks like we got, what are these ones? Are these the, these are my Musco tires. There we go, we'll go with the big truck tires. That'll help keep it up off the ground a bit, I think. We'll just hold on to those for now. Grab another tire. Pop that on there. There we go. Are these looking very worn? We're gonna have to swap those out soon as well. How about the van? Good luck. Okie dokie then. Well, do I want... Nah, we don't need to keep the wheels. We've got more. Oh, we need to keep these for... let's see, what else do we got? Suppose we could put a couple truck wheels on here too. If I've got another one in here somewhere. Let us see. There we go. Boing. Alright. Looks like we are ready to go again. Alright. Yep. Great. Taking off on a hill. We can do it. Let's go, Mustang. And I really need to, thinking maybe I should have kept all those spare tires and wheels at the last garage I was at. Because with 3 vehicles, I'm burning through 8 tires at a time. Seems like they last probably about 30 to 40-ish kilometers. I don't know exactly how long. Looks like we're starting to rust up again. Okay, this is a pretty steep hill, and we seem to be not having too much trouble going up it. I'll have to make sure and check our fluids here soon. I think, oh, what is going on here? Oh, graveyard, huh? Oh, maybe we'll find something nice here. Let's take a look. Shall we? Upside down pants. Ooh, is that... Looks like black paint. Let's see, what else? Oh man, I'm wetting myself again. Grab this extra turbo. Stick it in the back with the other, no, in, there we go. We'll go ahead and stick this in there as well. Mirror, steering wheel. Oh, tires, tempting to take them. I feel like I should, but at the same time, they're mismatched. I think what I need to do is just keep a set of each rims and just start carrying tires, because the tire is, what, that's 5 kilos. 5 kilos. We'll drink this Coca-Cola. If I actually drink it. And we'll drink this other one also just to fill up. Okay. Now, what is this shifter for? I don't think it's for this. Is this the correct one? No. That is the correct one. Excellent. We did find something useful. What about this bumper? What does that go to? Ah, it looks like an older car bumper. We'll just eat that away. Alright, anything else over here? I don't think so. For now. I guess let's go ahead and grab this steering wheel. Just in case. I think this goes to the GTR. And let's get a move on. Burning daylight. So yeah, I guess the interaction part right now might be might feel a little awkward because, I mean, obviously I just started this. I don't have anyone looking at any of this stuff, so technically I'm not talking to anyone unless somebody views it in the future, which may or may not happen, but either way, it makes it kind of difficult to do things such as ask questions, although I suppose I could, and they could just be answered at whatever point. So yeah, I guess if anyone is watching this and you've played this, do you have a favorite car? And what is it? I'm not sure what my favorite is right now. I think I really like the GTR and the Mustang, but I also haven't completed any of them fully or driven all of them yet. So we shall see. Just keep cruising along here. At this rate, I'm almost wondering if I'm going to run out of gas before I find another decent stop. But that's alright. The longer it takes, the more difficult it is, and I enjoy a good challenge, so I will stretch this out as long as it takes. I want to do this. Ever since I first played this game not too long ago and found out that you could tow vehicles behind each other, I wanted to make the biggest train I could, complete as many vehicles in one single run as I could. Alright, what do we got up here? Another frackin' billboard. You know, I have seen vehicles at the billboards before. I have actually even found trucks at the billboards before. Big flatbed trucks, but seems like the vehicles right now are kind of coming in waves. Like we'll find a couple Mustangs, found a couple vans. I'm really not sure if I want to waste the time stopping up here or not. Suppose let's see. Not really seeing anything interesting. The main stuff I'm looking right now are vehicles, tires, engines. I could just start collecting every little part I find, but since I have elected to torture myself by making weight affect vehicle performance, I have a feeling that's not going to be a good idea. I may not even be able to get very far. I'm not sure how well that big flatbed truck will tow with a bunch of extra weight on it. But I suppose we'll find out if I actually manage to find one. That is El Hippie Van. What do we got here? Anything useful? Oh, I am seeing a tire. That is definitely something we want. I don't know if we've got any of these yet, but we do now. You have any tires on you? Horn, some food. Nada. Some more food inside. Suppose we'll eat that and have a little tinkle tinkle. Anything else around here? Just a seat and a door. But that's the door for the van, not this, correct? Yes, this won't even go on this. Okay then. Moving on. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see if this horn goes for any of these vehicles. There we go. One more part. Although I don't know if that counts towards the original configuration. 3348. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's top off our fluids here. You know, I can probably put this barrel of diesel in the back of here. Maybe. Maybe if I develop some intelligence and open the door first. Alright, we will turn this sideways. And set it right there. There we go. Now, let's get these fluids topped off. Don't want to overheat or burn up the engine. I'm not sure what having too little oil. I know having too little water will overheat. I'm not sure what having too little oil does. I imagine it might rob power from your car, maybe make you move slower, so it's definitely something we want to keep on top of. Running low on extra engine oil. I thought I grabbed a can of it. I don't see it in the car though. I must have left it somewhere. Oh, maybe it's in the back here. I hope. What do we got? Empty and oil. Okay, excellent. But let me make sure I just make sure I closed these. Yeah. Alright. Now we can continue. Well, that was a disappointing stop. I actually think that van is what the roof rack goes on. But right now I'm not too concerned about that. It's just being used for storage at the moment. Once we get the flatbed truck, we can either put that rack on the back of the truck, or we can, hopefully if we find one, it'll come with the flatbed. But you never know. Oh, he wants to shift, he just can't decide. Maybe, no, yeah, no. Oh. Okay, we got a bus stop up here. We'll do a little drive-by. But I don't think we'll stop unless we absolutely need to. No, I don't see anything useful. No, I haven't seen any motels. I've not seen. I've seen maybe one radio tower. I can't remember. Did we see a radio tower? I think we've seen one water tower, a couple petrol stations. When I've played before, I would have usually found more stops in this. Damn it. Haven't even found any of the new gas stations that have a garage built into them. I got plenty of fuel still. I see something orange over there. That might just be paint on the wall. I suppose we'll go ahead and pull in here and I'll, I guess top off the vehicles while I'm here. Maybe with this video I'll just, I'll let it stay long and then I'll try cutting it down and see what it's like and just kind of chop out the slow parts. Oh, it's one of these gas stations. Well, it might have some petrol for me at least. Man, I wish I could get rid of that light. Always have to leave my car running so my battery doesn't go dead. Alright, we got petrol. We'll take this water. And I think this one's, yeah, we're already full there, so we'll just top off the Mustang here. There we go. Let's take a look around back. Let's see what we got. A door. What is that door for? That mirror looks familiar. Is this for the van? No, it is not. Too bad. Floating garbage. Our favorite. Anything else? Backpack. Oh, scrub brush. We'll grab that. Let's see. Suppose we'll drink some water. Make some water. What do we got back here? Tire, radiator. Looks like a band radiator to me. 6 liters though, so. No, this is the one for the car. Just gonna leave the little one in there, I guess. Does not go in there though. How about here? Nope. But good enough for now. Let's take a peek in here. What do we got? Have a drink. What are we wearing? Black? Do we want to change shirts? Sure. We'll swatch this purple tank top. Grab a snack. Kinda worried about going in this back room, not gonna lie. I know what I have found in there before, but you never know, maybe there's something useful. No, of course not, just... Really, monkey? Come on, dude. Alright. Let's move on. Because I do not have... Every time I find a, every time I find a trampoline, I seem to lose it, so... Kind of curious how this game decides what stops to put. Like, are they all dependent entirely on the seed? Like, can you get a seed without any of one particular type of stop? Or without a particular type of car? If that's the case, that might hinder my efforts a bit. Alright. Anything, anywhere, please. Really? Didn't I just change that? Oh no, that's right. These are the tires that are... That is correct. So, let's see. I suppose we'll just... use more of these. I'd prefer not to, but... Alright. Let's, I'll leave those front ones worn. And I'll drive those till they blow out. That way, my tires will be offset at least a little bit. That way I don't have all four of them blow at exactly the same time. Oh, there goes the front. I suppose I ought to just change them all now. Oh. Suppose I could use a couple of these. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I... What's that leave me with? No. I need to save at least enough to have a full set. Put something else on here. Or I'll use these ones. Okay, so wheel is 5 kilos. Now is wheel and tire 5 kilos also? That is 25 kilos. 5, 20. Is that the same wheel? Yeah? Huh. Must just be those other ones. Maybe they're lighter wheels. Alright. And we are looking mighty rusty also, but the middle of the road is not the best place to fix that, so we will continue on. Maybe have another stop up here. That looks like a tree. Would be nice. I'm gonna have to stock up on tires again. But what kind of car? If I find a GTR, I'd be willing to drop that van, I think, but... What do we got? Is it a GTR? Does it have a motor? No. But I don't care. I will take that. If I can get out of my car. Okay, so let's see. We have some wheels on the back. Bumper. Seat. Tiny front grille. Shifter. You know, this is actually looking a little promising already. I mean, it's not a ton of parts, but it's a pretty solid start. What's it? 24 or 54? That's not bad, really. I really don't want to lug that diesel motor around, though. So I think we'll just leave that here. Actually, I should have a pedal for this somewhere. Where did I leave it? I never remember where I put anything. Did I put it on the seat, I think? No, that's just a pedal. I'll just drop that in there for now. We will, actually keep these tires, though. Because, as we've seen, when we start to go through spares, we really start to go through spares. Not what I wanted. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take that damn seat out of here. And that's not the pedal for this. And of course, the one that is for it seems to have fallen through, so we'll just relocate this a little. No, I want my pedal. Don't think that's it either. Oh, no, that is it. Okay. Excellent. Okay, we'll put the spare there. See if we can, what's this? Oh, nice. That's another OEM pedal. Nice, that's all 3 pedals. That is excellent. Those can be difficult to find, if anything, just because they're so small. Alright. Now let's see if we can get this over here. It really doesn't want to move, does it? There we go. Let's see if we can connect that. Why is it leaning like that, though? There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. I suppose we'll still... I really don't want to, but we will hold on to this diesel. In case we find the truck of our dreams. Okay, so is there anything else in here that we... Maybe a shifter brake. Okay. We're hooked up. We got our wheels on. Actually, you know what? Let's put these on until they blow. Yeah, that's right, worn out wheel. I'll flip you off and you'll like it. Okay. Now let's, you can actually get a spare tire down into that spare tire slot down in there, but I'm gonna have to put these tires back on here soon anyways, so there's no point in being fancy with them. Alright, was there anything else we needed off of this thing? Oh, well, there's the pedal I wanted, but, you know. What can you do? Alright. Handbrake. Off. Let's go. Maybe this will be a bit easier to tow than the van. If I could stop whacking my mic, that'd be nice. Looks like another campfire way off the side of the road up there. Am I dragging tires? No. Oh no, that, I suppose we'll go look out here. That, tire on that van already blew up, so... maybe we can find some more tires out here. They seem to be the, The rare resource. Yeah. Okay, not a campsite. Trash pile. Well, thanks for choosing to save right now. Now, these tend to have a fair amount of parts. So I suppose we'll stop and take a look. I gotta, well, that one's still good then. So is that one. What are we dragging? I don't understand. Were we dragging these? That's weird. It's not moving at all, is it? Hopefully the suspension's not messed up on that. We got a door panel for something. No clue what, though. Not for that. Not for that. Let's see. Try and make this kind of quick. Headlight. I'll grab this tire. What do we got? Tail light. Mirror. What does that mirror go to? I don't think it goes to any of these. No. 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 What about this seat? Does that go to any of this stuff? No. Metallic gold paint. I think we'll hold on to that. That might be nice. That's what color the pickup truck was. Okay, anything else? That's a headlight for something. Not this, though. Not that either. Yeah, I'll take one more quick look and then head back to the road. I'm not really seeing anything useful here. Yeah, this is, well, that was... That doesn't go to anything I need, does it? No. Let's just get out of here. Screw this place. It's mean. Mean and full of worthless garbage. Let's get back to the road. Maybe try some different wheels. I suppose I could put the big wheels on the back, but I'd prefer to save those for the flatbed. Although at this rate we may never find it, so. Alright, let's pull off up here. And it looks like we've got another nothing. Alright. Now what is... I don't understand what's dragging in this. Is it just the front end of the car? Do I need to put tires on the front of this for it to work right? There we go. we'll see if that tow's better or not. Maybe we'll discover something about towing. Okay. One more stop after this, because this one is sorely disappointing. And it's another billboard. Looks like there's a big tree down there, though, so maybe that's a garage. It doesn't seem to be. No, it's not a garage. It's another damn gas station. Well, having the front wheels on that doesn't seem to be helping much. It's not dragging anymore, but it's definitely a bit more wobbly. Do I even want to stop here? I suppose I'll go look behind. Trailer. Oh, well, I guess we did find another truck wheel, so that means we've got all the ones we need for the truck if we ever get lucky enough to find it. But that looks like that's about it for here. Very uninspiring stop. Take a quick peek inside, although I'm not expecting much. Or anything for that matter. Yeah, let's just move on. I want to at least end on a semi-decent stop. And we've obviously been driving for a while because I just polished and scrubbed this car not that long ago, and it's turned into a giant rust bucket again, so definitely put some kilometers on this. And neither do motels. Looks like a van. Just what I didn't want. Alright, we're just gonna cruise on by here. Not seeing anything, so we'll just continue on. I see one more stop down there, and I think that's where we'll choose to call it. If I can make it down there. This is getting quite... I don't know why the game is insisting on saving every 30 seconds now, but it just saved a couple minutes ago and it's already saving again. I don't know if it's based on distance traveled or time or what, but... I would like it to finish saving at some point so everything can stop lagging terribly. And oh look, it's another gas station. I'm almost wondering if I'm gonna have to start with a new seed. Oh hey, there's a radio tower also. Oh, so laggy. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop up here. This is... wondering if the game has a memory leak or something, because it seems like around the, I don't know, 1 hour mark it starts getting pretty laggy. What do we got there? Is that, looks like a Dada. Not interested. Not right now anyways. Oh, I don't know if I want to... See, look, there goes saving again. I'm definitely experiencing some nasty lag. Hey, is this actually a hotel? Look, it's saving again. You know, and the thing I'm worried about is if I go up to the hotel and then save and exit, if I load it again, is it actually going to load any of this stuff at the hotel? Because I have loaded into points before and had it be like, oh, nope, sorry, everything that was here is just gone. It's not going to render again. Looks like we got one car. And there's a, looks like a garage up there. You know what? I'm going to check this out real quick. And then we're going to just have to save and exit, because this is just, this saving every 2 minutes is getting a little out of hand. I mean, to the point where my game is just ridiculously laggy. Mustang. So maybe I'll find parts for it here, but right now my main concern is just getting rid of this lag. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks for watching, and then we'll pick up where we left off next time. Thanks for stopping by. See you later.